Right side, Durant. Six on the shot clock. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Smith. From deep, Harden. Kept alive by Houston. Lawson dishes to Smith. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And he's been the catalyst all game long. Love how he's distributing the basketball.
No doubt about it, Greg. I mean, when the offense runs through him, it's really smooth.
Now here is Singler, and the lead is down inside single digits. Singler's got his second bucket tonight.
You know, the defense was lax right there, and he's able to make them pay.
Harden the pass to Ariza. Ariza with another miss.
Oh, that's a tough three-point try when you've got the defense right there.
Well, he'd have to be really good to knock down a shot like that against that kind of defense.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feel.
Here is Harden. Kevin Durant picking up that last basket. And now here's Durant, the fast break opportunity. The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Yeah, they have really owned the interior. You've got to collapse that defense and force them to beat you over the top.
And Howard, here we go. And he dunks it down.
And while they still have the lead, boy, was that important to keep it from shrinking.
Greg, they might have the lead, but what they don't have is the momentum right now. So that was a big basket for them.
Block shots, a stat that sometimes doesn't tell the whole story. Big-time shot blockers aren't always elite defenders. And then the opposite is true. Their block shot totals don't quite capture that great impact they really have defensively.
You know, and Akeem the Dream, certainly one of the greatest all-around players to have ever played the game. An endless array of offensive moves down low, no doubt. And defensively, his numbers speak for themselves. I mean, almost 4,000 career blocks, 2 Defensive Player of the Year awards, just a legendary low-post defender.
A lot of ferocious dunkers in the NBA, but what would you say about Westbrook as maybe the top dunker right now on that list?
Well, the ferocity, the tenacity. I mean, he's almost angry when he takes it to the basket the way he does. I think that's part of what makes him so special.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
And, you know, with Westbrook, it fits right in with how he plays. I mean, he is relentless when he goes at the rim and takes out any contact he felt on the way to get there.
Well, he just didn't make the catch, didn't look the ball into his hands. He must have thought the ball was going somewhere else.
There's 1:54 left in the third quarter. Harden against Singler. Harden outside. Drops in the tray. Harden's got 22 points.
And one last note, guys, about Westbrook. He dunks on purpose. Last season he said that he dunks so hard to discourage any defender from blocking his shot or even contesting it.
And it's Durant missing.
And so much for repeating the three-point barrage put on in the first half. Nothing here in the second.
And here's Harden for 3, and another 3 for Houston.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
And Westbrook, here we go. And it's sent back by Howard. Fast break, here we go. And he lays in the alley-oop. And the Rockets lead by 13.
And from an offensive standpoint, they have just been stellar.
Yeah, really good. I mean, extremely well-coached, fluid, efficient. Man, it's been a lot of fun to watch. The points just keep piling up because they've been such a well-oiled machine.
Houston making a switch here. Lawson's checked in. Shot from free throw range. Harden, no good.
Get great look, but disappointing with the miss.
Boy, what happened on that one, Greg? I mean, that's almost an automatic shot for him.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
You go back to before last season with Durant. He was set to lead Team USA to their tournament, but had to withdraw from the team club.
And, you know, withdrawing Kevin might have been the right play to keep him healthy. He still ended up on the shelf a good while last year, but I still think it was the right decision on his part. all these open threes they're giving up have really been the driving force of this run.
And the points are starting to add up in a hurry, especially when you're giving up those looks from deep.
Westbrook kicks to Durant. Cantor sets the pick for Durant. The Thunder with another miss.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there. I'm sure he appreciated it.
And that's a foul called on Kyle Singler. The three from Harden. He got it up that time. And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. Rockets leading by 14. And Oklahoma City looking who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Durant the three and Ibaka the four. Kyle Singler is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Cantor in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And here's Westbrook. James Harden getting it to go from deep. And Trevor Ariza is going to pick up a foul here. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Durant. Can't get it to go. Good D by Ariza.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
Thunder trailing by 17. Left side Westbrook. And stolen by Ariza. And here we go. Harden heading to the hoop. Throws down the breakaway jam.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
Durant for three. It's rebounded by Houston. Smith's got 3 rebounds now in this one. A good look from Harden. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. And that's now 37 points for James Harden. The Thunder have gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. Smith against Westbrook. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation.
And one thing we know is that across the board in the NBA, attendance is up all over. Franchise values are also at an all-time high. Overseas, the game continues to grow as well.
And the technical free throw is good.
Clearly, he's not pleased with all the looks they've given up on the inside.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top.
Spacing. They're playing some soft interior defense, and you can't win that way. That's a recipe for disaster if you're not going to play with some physicality inside.
Cantor kicks to Durant. Shot clock at 6. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. And the media deal in play says a lot about the popularity. It's not just broadcast. Fans are showing up as well.
Sellouts were at a record 700 last season, Kevin. The previous record was 676, almost 22 million regular season fans. That's a big number.
And that's another 3. And if the defense is hoping that they don't heat up from out here like they did in the first half, they may be in for a real bad surprise.
Now here's Lawson. From past the arc. Thunder with the rebound. Westbrook's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Harden against Westbrook. It's Harden with the drive. And good on the basket. Booking. Harden's got 39. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Rockets.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
Singler, no good.
How about him there, just bodying him up to make him alter the trajectory on that shot?
Definitely some very sound defense played on that trip.
And here's the fast break. Durant leading the way. And it's the Rockets on the break. The tray. And James Harden with the three. Harden's got 12 points now in the quarter.
It has been a three-point barrage for them since halftime.
Not sure if it's been by design or simply by accident, but either way, it has been impressive.
Now Ariza following Durant's three-point attempt. Harden with it. Screen by Smith. It's Harden with the drive. No good off the front iron. Oklahoma City's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. No one near Westbrook as he lets it go. Drills it from outside.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They got to get more intense.
Harden kicks to Lawson. Harden against Singler. Harden outside. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And Kyle Singler, basically a three-point marksman. He really lost minutes after the trade to the Thunder last season. A second-round pick by Detroit a few years back. He's always averaged over 20 minutes a game. But with the Thunder, he was kind of banished to the end of the bench, and his play reflected that.
And talking about Kyle Singler last season, Greg, good point you made. You would have thought the trade to the Thunder would have given him more minutes. You know, Clark, they were looking for floor stretching options with Kevin Durant out.
Yeah, but so late in the season, he needed to learn all the schemes, get integrated with all the other players. Those are just a few reasons why he was rarely given the chance to make an impact.
Now here is Singler. The shot by Westbrook. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket. With it, Singler covering.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was. What a performance from Harden here. 46 points and just an amazing performance from downtown.
He is pouring it in from three, guys. You know how much I love to see guys knocking down buckets. Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Houston.
Mark, looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the boards.
Yeah, but they did a better job tonight. They made the most of the extra rebounds, too.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for James Harden. Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
And he is right over Serge Ibaka and slams it down.
Boy, you got to build a wall around the bucket to keep this man down.
You know, Clark, and even then, he might just go over it.
He could.
Look at this. Check out the elevation he gets.
Major.
Wow, I tell you, I just cannot get enough of those kind of plays. What a rim record.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play.
Just look at how quickly the lead has grown here over the last few possessions.
Clear case here, partner, of saving their best for last. Quite a run.
And doesn't he just have a nose, a knack for the basketball? He is by far their best rebounder.
Well, he has been today, no doubt about that. His effort's been unbelievable.
.26 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
And boy, has he been struggling big time here in the quarter.
Yes.
Well, they're going to walk out of here with a win and send this crowd home happy.
Yeah, you know, it was a real solid performance for them in a lot of areas. I mean, they should be proud of their work tonight.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. Good. Here's Lawson. On the wing, Harden. From deep. Off on that one.